Okay, Shalom. Shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah, Koholoyimla, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim. Rekachadash, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yahchanan Nawaf just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And this is just one of those lessons to just show who Esau is, the revealing of the man of sin, the son of perdition, and really the wicked, because the scripture talks about how the wicked will be in control of the earth. And this particular type of story right here just lets you know just how much power Esau really has, man. And when we say Esau, we mean the so-called white man. That's a biblical name for the so-called white race. They're not white. They don't look like a damn glass of milk. You know, they ain't looking like clouds or like no snow or nothing. They actually pinkish to reddish in color, looking more like brake lights on a damn car. A lot of them. But, you know, that's a social construct that they came up with. So there's no such thing as so-called white people. You know, they're pinkish to reddish in color. And a part of the prophecies is that they will be revealed in days. When I seen this story, and I'm just like, God damn, bro. These motherfuckers boiling out of control, bro. You know, we know about our Rothschilds and, you know, all these, you know, elite ones of them that's hiding in the backdrops that's running shit. But you actually have, you know, Edomites, you know, like your Jeff Bezos, your Elon Musk, you know, they try to make them seem like they're the most, you know, wealthiest men in the world. And they're really not. You know, you got other ones in the backdrop that make them look like welfare cases. But just the regular Edomites, man, like this shit right here, like who heard of some shit like this? Imagine a so-called black person, Hispanic or Native American person owning a goddamn volcano. It says the owners of a New Zealand volcano that erupted in 2019, killing 22 people, appealed their conviction. Who you know? You think the so-called white man is gonna allow you Negroes to get you a volcano? You just able to just buy you a goddamn island, volcano. Set it up for shop, you know, got it all tourists out, you know what I'm saying? They no telling what they might have on that bitch. I'm not even sure. But I'm just like, well, damn, you know, I didn't know that you can own volcanoes, you know, as an individual person. You know what I'm saying? Or I think it's 3 men, 3 partners or whatever. Well, let's just get into a little bit of it. This shit is crazy, bro. You can't make it up. It says the owners of an island volcano in New Zealand that erupted in 2019, killing 22 people, launched an appeal on Tuesday against their criminal conviction for violating safety laws, arguing that tour operators rather than their company were responsible for the safety of visitors to Waiari, if I'm pronouncing that right, also known as White Island. Well, that says it all too. That says it all too. Damn White Island, right? It says Waiari Management, a company owned by brothers Andrew, Peter, and James Buttle, was found guilty last October of charges brought by New Zealand's workplace safety regulators of failing to protect visitors to the island. It was ordered to pay millions of dollars in fines and restitutions to victims of the volcanic eruption, who were tourists from a cruise ship and their local guides. But this Esau, man, this man, he has tackled the world. This motherfucker all in space. He's all in the oceans, man. You know, this man, he does it all, and he's in control of this shit. So let me get that one since I quoted it. And here's the guys right here, because I wanted to look them up. You know, generally they don't even have no pictures of these people, man. Let's go to Job 9 and 24. Can't make it up, man. Salakia. Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not wherein who is he? See, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Because I ain't never heard of no shit like this. I've never heard of nobody owning no damn volcanoes. You know, I mean, if there are volcanoes within a region, then the so-called white man, he's over it. You know, of course, they're governments and shit like that. But individual people, you know, just like it's a damn company or you just bought a rental property. Motherfuckers own a goddamn volcano, bro. And then once all these people get killed, no accountability. Of course they're gonna push the blame. Of course they don't want to be. They done already spent them millions. This shit is retarded, bro. But the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who you think is able to put together crews like? You might say, well, all right, well, if Michael Jordan or Oprah or somebody like that were to put their money together, they can do something like that. They may have the money to do it, but them being so-called black people, no, that wouldn't work out well. They're not about to allow you niggas to go to space. You're not about to get no goddamn rockets. You're not about to go have your own damn International Space Center. You know, you're not about to do any of that shit. You're not about to be able to Jake. It would be a problem with you trying to make a gun, and this motherfucker is making nuclear weapons. They're not about to let you house no gunpowder. No, you crazy, man. But let's let's get some more. I just seen this and I was amazed, because I ain't never heard of nothing like this. Okay, but it says the company in March filed an appeal. On Tuesday, lawyer Rachel Reed told the High Court of Auckland that the trial judge had erred when he ruled the volcano's owners were the managers or controllers of the workplace under the law, and were therefore responsible for the mitigating health and safety risks to anyone present. The company only granted access to the volcano, Reed said, and expected the tour operators to manage the safety of tourists there. Just like any landowner, it had the ability and did grant the right of access to the land through licenses. That is what it did, she told the court, referencing the company. It did not run the tours. It did not direct or supervise the tours. Yeah, you may not have done that, but you was using it for that purpose. You was using it for money. Esau, man. It says White Island, the tip of an undersea volcano, also known by its Maori name, Wakaari. And you know they stole this shit, just like they stole everything else, man. Was a popular tourist destination before the eruption. There were 47 tours and tour guides, mostly from the U.S. and Australia. And that's Esau as well, too. You already know who was there. You already know who was there. Maybe you had let's just say you had I can't say that there wasn't no so-called black people there, but I'm willing to bet you it wasn't. I would highly doubt that there's a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American that was over there touring a goddamn volcano. That's Esau. That's why the scripture says that Jacob was a plain man. What's that? Genesis. Can't make it up, man. Hey, this man is being revealed more and more every day. I think that's 25. I think Genesis 25. Let's see, around 20. Let's see here, Salakia. Yep, right here, verse 27. Put a highlight on that. It says, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter. See? He's the one that's out in the woods all damn day long. He can't wait. Matter of fact, I think it's deer season right now. Motherfuckers got a hunting season every damn month. It's something they can hunt. And if not, if they got enough money, they'll go on a tour through Africa and kill lions, kill elephants, kill motherfucking hippopotamus, and whatever the hell else they can kill. For sport. Have that motherfucker skint down and come back with a goddamn lion rug in front of his fucking fireplace, man. It says, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man. See, dwelling in tents. So he, you know, that's just what it's saying is Esau is that adventurous. He's the one that's in the oceans and shit, you know, snorkeling with damn sharks and shit. You know, he's the one that's climbing these high ass mountains, jumping out of planes, bungee jumping and all kinds of crazy shit. You know, X Games, doing all those weird ass flips on a motorcycle or some shit. Evel Knievel, you know, them people. That's what he's known for. He's that, you know the motherfucker that'll, you know, climb a building and parachute off of that bitch, you know. but this is him. You can't say that this is not him. That's the reason why we got to do these lessons, because let's go to the New Testament. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Because this right here, it's an indicator that we're in the last days, because this man will be revealed in the last days. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come. What day? the day of the Lord, Yahushai, which the world ignorantly calls Jesus, but his name is Yahushai, which means he's the Savior or deliverer in the Paleo Hebrew. There's no letter J as in Hebrew. There was no letter J when the Lord walked the earth. There was no English. They was calling him by his Hebrew name, Yahushai, which means he's the Savior or deliverer in the Paleo Hebrew. And the Father's name is Yahweh, which means that he exists, or the existing one, in the Paleo Hebrew. The letter J was invented in 1524, 500 years ago. When the Lord walked the earth 2,000 years ago, there was no letter J sound. Right? Okay, so let's start that back from the top. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And the falling away part of this prophecy already happened with us, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, falling away from their heritage, being conquered by these very people. Because not only do they own the earth, own the land, they own us right now. They got us in captivity. That's the reason why, you know, if you wanted to do something like what these men done, man, you had to, boy, you know all the shit you had to go through. Your ass would be in a damn wheelchair older than a motherfucker by the time that shit be done went through. And you can be the start of the process at 20. You can be a damn trillionaire. Unless you are using them. Say if you were to do something like that, you would have to be a back source, so to speak, or you know they can never see who's actually really trying to buy it. You would have to use so-called white people to go and do that for you. But if they ever see your face, shit, get out of here. Verse 4, it says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he is God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. That's why this motherfucker all out in space with them satellites and stuff, looking down on everybody. Cameras all over the place, looking at everybody, checking on everybody. Microphones on everything. You know what I'm saying? Hacking into your damn phone camera and your phone microphone. You know, things like that. Hacking into your damn car. He wants to be all seeing, all knowing, and really what is leading up to is he wants to put a damn microchip into everybody. So he can really control your ass, turn you on and off. But anyway, I just never heard of nothing like this, man. So when I seen it, but let's get the pictures of these guys. Here they go right here. Typical. You know these Edomites. Who knows though? I mean, and it's not a skin color thing. But this is Edomite activity, man. I just got to put it that way. It's really Edomite activity. I had no idea that you could just buy a damn volcano, bro. And only an Edomite would think of some shit like that. Okay, it says, on the island, when superheated steam blew, killing some people instantly, leaving others with agonizing burns. Hey, I gotta get another one. Hey, that's that spirit of vengeance right there. You got your ass out. What you doing out there? Lord, like, hey, get your ass off this island. Out here trying to entertain yourselves. You know, tempting me as if I won't char your ass. Ecclesiasticus 39 and 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So the Lord created spirits, man, for vengeance. Fire. Hey, that's some of the hottest fire you ever gonna come across. Is that volcanic liquid. That's a different type of fire right there, man. A liquid fire. That's how cold the Lord is. The Lord got a liquid fire out here. It says fire and hail and famine and death. All these were created for vengeance. So the Lord had a get down on the asses, man. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. These spirits weren't like, well, Lord, they just having a good time. They just want to see the volcano. Look, they just want to see how beautiful the island is. Look at out there, waves and shit splashing. You know, we already know these as Edomites. I'm pretty certain it could have been some other. They could have been a damn Chinese person or something on there too. You know, damn Moabite. They into little shit like that here and there too. But not like how these damn these Edomites are. Okay, but it says the disaster drew attention to the national hazards around which much of New Zealand's adventure tourism industry operates, and prompted tighter laws for tour companies after survivors of the eruption said they had not been told the active volcano was dangerous before the guided walk to the crater. Who need to tell you about a goddamn volcano? Fuck if it's ever been active in 100 years. Well, it's a possibility that it can. What you doing there? That's why that scripture also, there's another one in Ecclesiasticus. You know, people in the comment board probably clowning the shit out of their asses. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 13. Who would pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? So who's gonna pity you for being stupid as hell, for doing stupid shit? If you're dealing with a poisonous snake and he bites your ass, what you want, some pity? If you jump your ass over into a lion cage at a zoo, and they maul your ass up, but you want some pity? No, people gonna be clowning you, straight up, right? Talking about you didn't know. After a 3-month trial last year, a judge found the company guilty of health and safety failings, and the period before the eruption. In his ruling, Judge Evangelos Thomas said Waka'ari management had failed to undertake a risk assessment despite being aware of an eruption 3 years earlier. There you go. None of y'all knew about that. Do they just, the Lord just boo, 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 boo. He just knocking on everybody's door like, I'm going to set this volcano off tomorrow, so don't go. No, motherfucker, just don't go. Crazy, bro. It says, Judge Thomas said the company should have sought expert advice about the dangers and either stop the tours entirely or put controls in place. He dismissed a second charge against the company. Charges were brought by New Zealand's workplace safety regulators against 13 organizations and people, including the owner's company. Some pleaded guilty, including 3 companies that operated helicopter tours, 1 that operated boat tours, a scenic flight operator, and the New Zealand scientific agency CNS Science. Charges against others were dropped. So here you go. Who you think own those helicopters? Where you can go and take you a tour in a damn helicopter. Goddamn hot lava rock blow out of that bitch and knock that shit out the sky. Who you think own that? Esau. And that operated boat tours. Who you think own those boats? Because this is shit that Esau is an opportunist, man. He gonna take advantage of anything that he feel like he can make a couple of dollars off of. Right? It says a scenic flight operator. Who you think that is? It says in the 3-day appeal this week, Justice Simon Moore is expected to hear further submissions from lawyers from Waka'ari management before arguments from the regulator. Moore told the court that any error found by the trial judge must rise to the level of a miscarriage of justice for the appeal to be successful. And there you have it. Well, it's only 3 comments. Let's see what they've got to say. I just said that. I ain't even read the damn comments. This motherfucker said the same thing that's got me doing this lesson. This person says, how does one go about owning a volcano? I was thinking the same thing. I never heard of no shit like that before. I didn't know that was possible. That's like owning the ocean, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm going to buy this ocean. It's a part of, the landscape, man. But that's Esau. Don't Esau run the skies? Don't he tell people who can fly where, and what time they can fly? Doesn't he own the oceans? You can't just jump into no boat, you know what I'm saying, and get out there and get to going somewhere, man, without this man's permission and permit. They catch your ass, they just gonna reel you in, take your damn boat, take your ass to jail, sort things out. They're gonna try and see if you smuggling some dope or something. But this is his kingdom. He's in control. The Lord has really set this man up. So just think. And see, when we do these lessons and we go out on the highways and byways and tell our people that you're a special people to the Lord and that all this stuff was really created for you, Jake don't want nothing to do with it. Well, here you go. You got this wicked motherfucker all over the planet, man. He's got control of every goddamn thing. This man giving you GMO goddamn grapes, bro. GMO apples and oranges and shit. That's how much control this man has of the planet, man. You can't say that he's not the wicked, man. As a matter of fact, this one comes to mind. That was the perfect. I was thinking the same thing, though. They said, how does one go about owning a volcano? Somebody said, where can I buy a volcano? Said nobody ever. Hey, I'm telling you, man. That's Esau, though. But let me get one more. Because now that brings this second Ezra 6 and 50. Let's start at verse 54, second Ezra 6 and 54 in the Apocryphal. 1611 King James Bible. It says, and after these, Adam. Oh, shit. What the hell just happened? Salakia. Playing me, man. Goddamn. Just trying to get a nigga to buy something. Second Ezra 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. So the Lord chose a people out of everybody that he created. He chose a nation of people, which are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It says, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake. He made the world for our sakes, but we don't have no stake in it. He's going to go on to say that. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. So these people are like spit flying out your mouth while you're talking. Or like a little drop of water fall out of your cup or some shit. They're nothing to the Lord. Right? But they over every damn thing. It says, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, the Lord, the scriptures call them heathen, man. That's exactly what they are. These heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. And the Lord, the Lord gave us into their hands, but they're going to pay for what they've done. Because these wicked bastards, bro, they took that slavery to a whole nother level. And the Lord said they're going to get double. But it says, if the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? So this was a question that Esdras was asking the Lord. Right? But now, up here at the top right here, verse 9, it says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So this world that we're in now, this age, that's what it's going into. An age or a society. When this age or society, which is the so-called white man's rule or reign, ends, then our reign is going to start. And it's going to be an everlasting reign. We're never going to be taken out of power. But they're about to be taken out of power. But I had to ask the same question, man. How in the fuck do you get who in the fuck owns a volcano, bro? How can you buy a damn volcano? That's like saying, I'm going to buy the sun. I'm going to buy the moon. You see them 3-4 stars over? I want them right there. Them mines right there. But like I said again, hey, this man, he's all out here in space. He runs all the earth. And it's different, tribes of them. They all got their land masses and their continents and shit like that. But overall, the so-called white man, he runs the entire globe. Now, you got the so-called Chinese. They got their little spot. They're not running shit like that, though. They got a little spot. They're coming up, too. But they ain't running nothing like how this so-called white man is. This motherfucker all over the planet. Especially these American ones. These motherfuckers got like 1,000 fucking bases all over the world, ready to strike your ass at any time with a missile. So, it is what it is, man. Our turn is coming, though, man. We got next. But I was just looking at this, and it is just more and more proof that these people are running the earth. Look at these dudes, man. I wonder how much they got the motherfucker for. It's lucky, huh? I'm like, damn, let me see. Maybe they got a little information as to how they got it. Because I ain't never heard of nothing like that before. And they had it since, or let me see how long did they even actually have the shit. Okay, so they got some. It was attempts made in the mid 1880s. Again, from 1898 to 1901, then 1913 to 1914, to mine sulfur And you know Esau, yeah, they in control of all them resources, because you know, yeah, that volcano, you know, that's a sulfur factory right there. You know, it's big money in at sulfur. You know, a lot of shit that you know, these Edomites put chemicals and shit together and know how to make shit. Let me see, who is Peter Buttle, because he might be the main guy. Andrew James and Peter Buttle, they not giving a lot of info. I just want to know how much you got that bitch for. How much you buy? How much do you have to own a damn volcano? Hey, these people balling out of control. You, Jake, man, y'all going to spend you know, all your money on a damn Rolls Royce, stupid ass Ferrari or something, or whatever kind of supercar, or if you go and spend all kinds of money on a damn mansion. These motherfuckers done bought an island with a volcano. Main attraction, the volcano. Dang, they ain't got nothing on no price though. I'm not seeing anything. But you can clearly see it. It's just like that's exactly what it is. Okay, it's an island. It's a mass that's sitting in the ocean. We can see that, but they actually bought this shit, bro. You think that any rational government would have sense enough to not even sell nothing like that to nobody? Yeah, they don't have no price tags or nothing on it. But the point that I wanted to make was, you know, these people are the wicked that the Bible speaks of, man. You can't get around it. This is Esau, Edom, you know what I'm saying? And they're being revealed in these last days, man. So that means that we're pretty close to getting out of here, man. We're pretty close to getting out of here, man. You know, I can't see it being another decade, another 20 years, 25, 30, 40, 50 years of this man's reigning and ruling no more, man, because it's got to be closer than that, man. You know, 5 years. I can't see it, man, right now. So I'm going to end out there. I pray that the lesson was edifying with that. Kwame Yashala and the Bible Ball.